Poll winners 3 with Shelly Manne, Barney Kessel, and the great Ray Brown. Contemporary records 1960. Good evening, it's Thursday evening. The nor'easter has hit Manhattan. The bomb cyclone, as they're calling it. And it's pretty rough out there. And tomorrow morning's going to be even worse. I want to talk to you today about this exceptional record from the West Coast on Contemporary Records from 1960. Poll winners 3 with Shelly Manne on drums, Ray Brown on bass, and Barney Kessel on guitar. This is a great example of West Coast jazz, 1960, recorded by the exceptional and somewhat underappreciated engineer Roy Dunan on Contemporary. He did all the contemporary stuff as far as I know, and Roy Dunan was much more consistent than Rudy Van Gelder, even though he's less hallowed. You know, I guess there's not an R-D-U-N, stamped in the dead wax of every contemporary record. Maybe there is, I don't know. But that's how everyone loves to look at the Blue Note records for the etched or stamped RVG or Van Gelder. But Roy Dunan was far more consistent than Rudy Van Gelder. All his records sound really natural, present. There's no bizarre stereo panning effects when there's stereo going on. The man just had incredible ears and great skill because every recording sounds so natural. And this is a perfect example of that. Everything is just natural, like you're sitting in the club with these guys. And these guys were the tops in 1960. Shelly Manne, the great polymath who played with Ornette Coleman one day, and the next day he's recording on Concord or Contemporary or doing his own wonderful records. Manne's one of the great drummers in jazz who's not really appreciated. I don't know, I guess today you might consider somebody like Matt Wilson as kind of a contemporary version of Shelly Manne, somebody who can play in any style, who has great life force. Matt Wilson is really today's, I think, Art Blakey, and he's truly a life force. But back to this record, all these guys are swinging their asses off. They all really, really shine because it's a trio format. As you can tell by the cover, they're all having a blast, and they really communicate that. This is a stereo version of Contemporary S7576. Liner notes by Barney Kessel. You really can't see these on my shitty camera at the moment. But this is worth checking out. This is a great record for checking out your stereo. My good friend Mike Trey either uses this or one of the other Shelly Manne at Shelly Manne's Hole, I believe. More Roy Dunan work on Contemporary for judging stereo sound. So anyway, a great record, one you should look for, Poll winners 3 on Contemporary. I'm Ken McAuliffe, the Jazz Vinyl Lover. You can read about my work in stereophile, modern drummer, bass player, and downbeat. And please join my vinyl group, Jazz Vinyl Lovers, on Facebook. I appreciate your comments. Have a great day.